Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it may be for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Layback Gamer, and I'm bringing a bit of, well, not really a midsummer update. I guess for most of the world, it's not a midsummer update, but for college and university kids, I guess this is a midsummer update. Anyways, that's not the important. The important part is we're bringing a, well, sort of middle of July? Yeah, I guess the middle of July update, since I've had quite a bit happen since the last time I've updated. Well, not quite a bit. Some things I'd like to go over, some things I think is important. Without further ado, let's get going. Alright, so, what's on the table for today? So, I've recently picked up some new hardware. We're going to cover some things that kind of already been a bit established. Gonna also go over the December dailies update on that, in terms of my progress. You know, just cause, and a few other things to mention, including one that I'm pretty excited to mention about. So, let's go on to new hardware. Alright. Last weekend, I actually picked up a brand new computer. You might not, I don't quite have everything set up for that just yet, but one nice thing about it is, I forgot to anyways, it's far more powerful, and I get a lot more storage with it as well, and a nice, big personal one that I like about it. It's very quiet and effective. I barely hear it. It is just, I love it. It's awesome. So, I've been enjoying that for breaking it in a little bit for the past few days. And I still have my laptop, which I'm going to be eventually converting over to the complete main editing system, plus a couple other things I'd like to if and when I do travel around or leave the house. Hopefully this will also let me up the quality of my videos, possibly even increasing the video size through Filmora, because I've been playing around with that and I realized that this whole time I could have actually been increasing the size of the video, or at least how it will display on or display better on bigger pictures. I don't actually know if it does go through that, but I'm sure I'll find out. I'm hopefully going to some videos are going to be released with that sort of format. I've already started it with Stellaris, so that has had a quality increase. Oh, and the other nice thing is I still have yet to fully test it out with OBS, see what I can do with it, but so far, well, this is really the first thing I'm officially making, but so far with some of my testing, it's looking like I can definitely up the quality that OBS can record, so that's nice. That's pretty nice. I've also had to change my desk setup a bit since, well, I put the computer underneath. Most of that's finished minus my PS2. I still have to fix some things up with that before it's fully set up, and once that's going, then everything will be back to normal, though I still need a little bit of work with that. That one's actually going to be also hooked up to my laptop, so yeah, that will still be coming off of that, and mainly because the capture card I have for it is still, well, it still only wants to record in 720, so may as well use the laptop for that as well. And that, like I said, I've been having a lot of fun with some games on my laptop that my laptop have been struggling with just to try to perform. No Man's Sky, Monster Hunter World, I'm telling you, they run beautifully on there. And it's very exciting because I actually want to do basically a all stories for Monster Hunter World, and hopefully that'll get me a bit closer to some, well, I might be able to get some trophies out of that. I'm still, I haven't really been recently, but I'm also trying to trophy hunt to get the last of the, well, not trophy hunt, achievement hunt. Try and get the last of it for that game, and then I can safely go, okay, I've completed this. I will now 100% put this away, never have it installed unless I really want to. So, yeah, I've been off my game with recording footage last while. A lot of what I've been putting up is just stuff that I've had in stock. But I'm officially ready to come back into the swing of things and start pumping out some content. And, well, a couple of the newer stuff that a couple of stuff that I am going to be announcing I'm very excited to get started on. I'm not quite finished with transferring all the saves over and some of the mods over to my new computer, but it's slowly getting finished. Let's see, the more recent one I did was all of my Minecraft data, so that's now all on here, meaning, well, not so much for Hexa because I still want to give that a bit more of a break, but my 100 Days series, which I'm still stuck on. I still haven't uploaded part 3 to that yet, it's still in production, by the way. It's still coming along, so yeah, I'm still in the works of trying to get that going on. Still coming, but it's taking a bit of time. Alright, and things that may have already been mentioned before or already obvious, I just said this one. I'm taking a break from Minecraft Hexit as I've got some burnout with the game. I'm putting a Stellaris playthrough through for now to take its place and possibly run alongside it. Because, well, I've been really itching to play Stellaris again, and it was a fun game. I don't know how long this one will take me to go through, but yeah, we're gonna play it for a while. A while ago, Raft actually received its final chapter update and has jumped out of early access to full release. I still have no plans to go back and play that game as of yet, though I might jump on that right around the same time I get back to Minecraft. I would not replace Stardew Valley or Stellaris respectively, so yeah, that's something in the cards for me. Age of Empires had its final mission last week, and I've actually been delaying that a little bit because I didn't realize I had it edited. That's kind of my bad. Big thing for this, as you may have already seen, I'm starting up Age of Empires 2 to take its place. I've been trying for a little bit to get a bit of a clip at the beginning to sort of have as a nice title card to enter in, or more of a 30-second beginning of skit instead of the normal intro that I do for videos. So hopefully I'll only need 1 or 2 more weeks because I've been kind of struggling with this and I stopped it for a while, but I am getting on top of that. I'm working on it. Alright, now for the December dailies update. I want to give a brief update on how this is coming along. So far, I got all the footage of 1 of the 5 games that I have planned, which is very excited. I just need to run it through Filmora, which shouldn't be too hard, and it's ready to go. I've got some footage for 2 of the other games, and I have yet to play 2 of the remaining games. But I am making some progress towards that. So this year, I am definitely getting ahead of that. I'm keeping on track of that, so there will actually be a full month's worth of content. Very happy to bring that. I'm also going to be adding in 1 game for certain and potentially a second one if time permits. I'm not going to announce what it is, but some people might enjoy it. The guaranteed game to come is Project Zomboid, which I'd like to eventually have a series on as well once we have some breathing room for a new series to come through. So I'm pretty excited for that. I've seen some gameplay footage of it and went, hey, you know what? I'm going to give this a try. This seems like pretty fun. Oh, geez, I forgot to change the title of that. Nope, okay. Let's see here. I, for some reason, forgot to delete those. We're going to pretend that didn't exist. So, other things to mention. I don't know why I didn't see those. I went through this earlier to try and look through this. Nothing too major, but still a few things of note, and I really do hope I finish editing this stuff down. I got 2 RimWorld series on the way. One that was supposed to be every 30 days, but has been obviously delayed for a bit, and the other one is hopefully getting back to its weekly track on Sundays. Or I guess weekend track? That work? I'm not sure. Anyways, we're gonna be eventually going back to that. A lot of this is kind of blamed on, new computer, been testing it out, having some fun. Haven't bothered to record anything, just as a heads up. Oblivion, Stardew Valley, and Age of Empires 2 have had a fair amount of backlog in terms of videos. I don't know why I said backlong. I think that was the autocorrect kicking in there. Oblivion's case, I gotta refill that soon because I think I'm down to my last 4 or 3, if I remember correct. So yeah, that's still a few weeks worth, but I do want to boost that stat up so that way I've got the ability to, make content. I have content ready to go for that. And this is also gonna it's also gonna apply for the other series. Would like to have a small backlog of games. I just haven't gotten around to that. I know Age of Empires 2 I've definitely been working on a lot, and oh boy, it is definitely harder than the first game. I can tell you that. Oh boy. We'll get to that part later, though. As stated before, I'm still working on getting my PS2 set back up, so that series might need another week on pause while I put my setup back together. I do know what I'm going to do with it. Funny enough, I somehow lost a cord for it. So, yeah, I'm gonna need to figure something out, a better workaround for that, or just go out and try to see if I can find a new power cord for it. We'll see what ends up happening. Civ 4 is still going on. Again, was on pause due to setting everything back up and just enjoying myself. I do actually have some raw footage that I'm going to be working on as soon as I'm done this video. And I still plan on making a Star Sector series, which I've just been completely forgetting about it consistently. And it's also going to have to be transferred over to here. Did I add one more point? Nope. That's not that was a point that meant to be made for Stellaris, but we can verbally announce it. So far, that series is still full speed go, so nothing new to update about that. Let's go ahead and skip that. So, with this new computer being as powerful as it is, and the amount of testing I've done on a certain game in the past, I think I have the capability to finally start recording my Skyrim roleplay, which I've been wanting to do for ages now. The story, for the most part, is going to remain the same as I originally had planned, though I've been tinkering around with it, making a few minor changes here and there, adding more details, smoothing out rough parts, and the lore that I've sort of built up with this. What skills to level and when, what factions to accept. I've got quite a bit planned for this, and I still have a little more work left to do, but I can't wait to get started. It's been in the works for a long time now. I can have 2 failed attempts at it, mainly because my laptop just didn't have the juice to be able to work. So I got the mods all set up. I got the keys for any mod that I got all the hotkeys binded, and a very well broken down guide as to where I'm going to be doing, how much I'm going to level, more importantly, the breakdown of each chapter that I got going on in the story, almost down to pretty much almost down to location specific. So yeah, I've worked on this for a long time. I've been working on this for a very long time in the background. Sort of just things in my head like, oh, do I want to do this? Oh yeah, let's do that. And then while I have videos editing, sometimes I pull open the big document that I have that's got everything listed out and just sort of add to it every now and then. I still have a lot of testing to do for the mid, late, and end game, which is, well, I have another character playing through it and playing as a completely different build than what I plan on playing. But I believe I have enough tested out to be able to get the early game going. There's plenty enough content for the first couple of chapters of this. I don't know when the first episode is going to be, as I plan on recording each episode on Saturdays and Sundays, and once I have most of a chapter recorded and edited, I'll post a starting upload time. So basically for that, I plan on either doing 1 or 2 episodes a weekend, and they'll be about an hour long. Edit it down to, well, if there's any load times, take them out, because that's likely what I'm going to need to be able to quickly, grab a drink. Maybe I need to adjust myself, but for the most part, I plan on, for the most part, you're going to see basically all the footage there. I might even still have a little more testing left to do, because I'm thinking about potentially getting a better graphics mod. Well, I have quite a few small ones that do definitely bring life to the game, but I think I need there's a couple more I'm trying to look for. But yeah, that's basically the update for that there. I'm super excited about this, and I suppose in terms to some of my other small projects, once I get everything fully set up and ready to go, a lot of that's going to be put on, well, it's going to be on the back burner while I get a bit of a backlog of content built up. But once that's happened, then we'll be able to kick those projects into overdrive, especially this one. I really want to make sure I get this one underway. So yeah, that's everything for the update. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully the connection I set up between, well, I got it set up on OneDrive, so hopefully I'll be able to drop this into a folder, and I can pop onto my laptop, pull that up, and you'll know if it works if there's music in the background. Otherwise, it's just, well, it's going to be a bit of a rough mess, and you're probably going to hear the clanging of headphones at the beginning of this. So yeah, hopefully that works. And as always, till next time, take it easy.